GME to the moon! Gamestop's share price is up over 600% right now, and Robinhood has completely removed it, as well as AMC, from being able to be traded on their platform, and Wallstreetbets as a Reddit community has proven to have just as much power and influence on the markets as Wall Street themselves. So let's talk about why. Sorry, I had to take the hoodie off. Talking that fast really made me get hot, but I had to get your attention because there's a lot of important news that we have to talk about. If you're clicking on this video, I'm sure you're somewhat aware, but to the people who are completely oblivious to the current situation happening right now, basically looking at it with no knowledge, GameStop stock has gone from trading around $3 to $4 to, as of yesterday, over $400 out of nowhere. And from the outside, it might just look like a random overnight occurrence that has no rhyme or reason behind it, but it all actually kind of makes sense. Kind of. What you're seeing happening right now is actually a result of a leak that showed up on Wallstreetbets, the Reddit forum, which had some insider information that major Wall Street hedge funds will be attempting to short GameStop stock, or GME for short. It's a lot easier to say that way because the company as a whole is losing a lot of business and the stock is trading super low right now. So for them, it looked like an easy way to make money. But the Robinhood traders of Wallstreetbets and even the higher up people who might have had millions of dollars invested in this before it even took off, they had a different plan. Once this information was out, this band, this absolute militia of Gen Z and millennial traders decided to absolutely screw over Wall Street by buying into GME and raising the price. And because all these major hedge funds were betting on the stock to go down, once the stock price started going up, that actually caused them to have to buy more shares to stop them from losing even more money, which then took the stock price off to where it is now. And I know that was a bit of a botched explanation, but hey, I'm not an options trading guru, okay? I know basically what happened, and I'm here to explain what this means for the future. So there's two sides to what's happening right now. There's the side of all the major corporations, and I think you could guess what they're thinking, but then it's the side of the people like me, you know, the people who might have put $15 into GameStop to see, hey, maybe I can make some money. And I'm not saying I'm exactly like this, but these people are just so happy that they're taking power away from Wall Street. It's almost a power play of sorts. It's an ego thing, right? They feel like they're finally winning over the major corporations. They're taking money from them, and they're finally done playing by the rules and not doing the things that the major companies are doing to make more money. But in all honesty, me, I'm still a skeptic. I haven't put any money into this because I think it's just a bubble that's gonna burst almost tomorrow. I mean, it's already down $200 now from yesterday. I think as I'm filming this, it's resting around $220, and at the high it was over $400. So who knows what's happening with this? There's still people betting on it to get to over $1,000. I mean, you see it everywhere. The comments on everything I've been on: GME to the moon, AMC to the moon. It's just absolutely everyone's betting on it. And for those people who have the money in it, I hope it does go up. But at this point, it's getting a little bit more serious than just some people making money as a joke because the stock went up a little bit. Robinhood completely took GME and AMC stock off of their platform, which I'm no lawyer here, but I don't think that's legal at all. I'm pretty sure if you're a brokerage who offered a stock in the past, you can't just take it away. And that's where there's already hundreds of lawsuits being filed against them publicly, already in the media as of the last couple hours. And I'll cover that as it happens, so make sure you're subscribed and make sure you like the video so I at least come up in your recommended. And the other issue with legality in this situation is that it was just a very well executed, anonymous, large-scale pump and dump scheme, which is illegal. And any market manipulation in any way is illegal, but since it came through an anonymous user on a Reddit forum that was immediately amplified across the entire internet, there's honestly no way to trace it back to who started this and whose idea it was to put money into the stock while hedge funds were shorting it. But since the ones with the power are still the big guys, the big suits in Wall Street, they're probably gonna find some way to get revenge. Like all these big hedge fund managers are saying this will end in tears for the GameStop investors, and that this is not the good thing to do, and that they should not stay happy about making money. But those are the major impending issues on the high ups of both sides. But for you, the little Robinhood investor, or maybe you're a little bit above that level, what should you do? Me personally, I'm staying neutral, and if this means that I lose out on GameStop going to over $1,000, then so be it, because I'm just trying to stay safe and out of this. And especially because I do use Robinhood. I don't use it for my major trading, and I don't use it for most of my money, but I do have a Robinhood account, and this is something that I would have put on Robinhood, so I don't really really know what this means for the people who already bought GameStop on Robinhood and then it's gone from the platform. See, there's a big gray area here, and this is why I think a lot of people are turning against Robinhood right now. I would say just keep a close eye on it, and if you have some money to play around, might as well throw it into it and see what happens. Just join the fun, because hey, there is something satisfying about taking the power away from the establishment. But just be aware that it's probably just a bubble, and if you keep your money in there for too long, you might check back in a couple days and you won't have any money anymore. And to me, this almost looks like kind of what happened with Bitcoin. Think of it, the big cryptos started rising, major companies were a factor in that, and then the little cryptos started creeping up with it. Just like GameStop was the big dead company to take off, now we have Bed Bath & Beyond, BlackBerry for some reason, AMC, because movie theaters aren't doing too well. Now they're all starting to join the movement, so it's nothing we haven't seen before, and you just have to be safe with how you join in on the fun. I know this was kind of a random upload, but make sure you subscribe down below, because I will be making a lot more videos on this exact topic as we learn more news and as we see what happens. But yeah, make sure you like the video, subscribe down below. This has been Owen. Peace.
She told me hit the weed, but the music got me higher. Bitch, just leave me be, it's more than just a night. Half the pill, I'm half asleep. Talk about flying to the island. Couple shows a week, got me tripping off the timing.
Put all your money into BlackBerry stocks.